Nice. What's up, YouTube? So, still out here. I was talking about my story earlier. I was I had tried to make a video earlier where I was continuing my story about how I made it from San Diego to LA, but kind of got disrupted. This elderly white man saw me out here charging my phone and decided that, no, you're not charging your phone. Get out of here. I'm about to call the police. So I had to dip. But, when I got to San Diego, it was not what I expected it to be, for real. Like, it was not at all how I expected it to be. Like, it's a lot of homeless people out here. I did not expect that coming out here. I mean, I expected to see people like this nigga. I definitely expected to see that shit. But I didn't expect to see this many homeless people in one area, and it hit my soul, you know, because I was homeless for a while. Not only do I not want to end up that way, but I really don't want to see other people ended up that way, you know? It really kills me to see that. But back to the story, so I got to San Diego, and I kind of just walked around a little bit. I went to a 7-Eleven, and it was just so desolate out there that something just told me, don't stay out here right now. This ain't the place for you right now, so. I was already in California. I wasn't ready to make my way all the way back to Baltimore. So I said, I'm gonna just go to LA. So I got to the train station, which is called Union Station. It's like so many Union stations across America. It's crazy. But I got to that station, and there was a train I could catch for, sorry, I'm eating McDonald's right now, so you might see me like spit some onions out my teeth or something. But I got to the train. The train was $36 to one-way ticket straight to LA. At the time, I didn't really have that much money on me. You know, I didn't have $36. I had like 17 and some change or something. So I ended up catching this one train. I forget what it's called, the Voyager or something like that, and made it to Oceanside, California. When I got out there, it was gorgeous. Like, I knew I was in the right place. I was not trying to leave, you know. It was gorgeous. Right there on the water. The sun was shining. It was warm outside. Everybody had a smile on their face. It was beautiful. But got to Oceanside, and I just started walking. I knew I didn't have no more money. I had asked a police officer to help me get a ticket to LA, and he did, but I had just missed the train, and the next train was not coming for like another 6 hours. So something in me just said, just go ahead and start walking. And I did. I walked for a good, like, I want to say 60-something miles. I was walking all day long. And I was on the highway walking, on the freeway walking, and this guy had ended up, he pulled off to the side of the highway, like a little further up ahead of me, and I didn't know it at the time. Something in me was saying, like, this guy's about to help you out. And long and behold, I got up there to the guy. He asked me if I need a ride. I asked me where I was going. I said LA. He said he couldn't get me all the way to LA, but he's gonna try his hardest to get me close. So he gave me a ride. I was still maybe probably an hour out from LA, from like by car, and he gave me $60. He bought me a lottery ticket. He got me something to drink and something to eat, and gave me his phone number just so I'd have somebody to keep in contact with while I'm here in California. And he left. He went to go pick up his son from school, but just that alone, it really helped me out. And again, it was another person I had never met before in my life. He didn't know me from Adam to Eve. I mean, we had a small conversation in the car. So, I mean, he got to know me a little better. But, I mean, he just went out his way to help me, you know. I was so thankful, I didn't know how to repay him. I'm still trying to repay him, honestly. But so I got out the car. I ended up catching a bus to what's it called? I forget the name of the place where I had ended up catching a bus to, but basically I ended up catching a bus to another train station, and from there, the tickets was like $10, so I got to use I used $10 from that $60 he gave me. Got a ticket out here, made it all the way to Union Station, out LA, Union Station again, but I got to Union Station and I just didn't know what to do from then. I was in LA. I was dead smack in the center of LA, and I just didn't really know where to go. So I know it's just a game, but GTA 5. I'd be playing GTA 5 a lot, and I remember Venice Beach. They got workout equipment down there. My friend was telling me to get a gym membership. I didn't realize at the time he was telling me to get a gym membership, so I can go in there and I had somewhere to take a shower. I had somewhere to I guess wash my clothes, but I was thinking he was just saying go get a gym membership so you can be working out and you can have somewhere to keep yourself busy and have somewhere to think and stuff. So I came all the way out here to Venice Beach because I knew they got the workout equipment on the beach. I figured I'd be able to save some money and just be able to work out on the beach. And then I realized later what he really meant, and I still ain't get the gym membership because I'm focused on so much other stuff. Being homeless, you really got to think about everything that you need. I know there's a lot of things out here that I still want to do, and being in LA, everything's right here in my face. So now I really want to do it, but at the same time, I know that, and I know this just from mistakes that I've made in the past, but I know that if I try to indulge in those things right now with the little bit of money that I have, then I'm end up broke in these streets with no money, and I'm just not about to end up like any of these homeless people out here, for real. I'm not. I refuse to do that. I'm homeless, but shit, I'm still making money. I don't get that though. I've been here a little over a week, got a job, and I'm making money. Versus I'm still homeless, but shoot, I'm making money, saving up so I can get a spot, and it's coming fast. But I don't get how all these other homeless people out here, the ones that have cell phones, because out here you can go down to social services, they'll give you a free phone. They're handing them out, literally. There's been at least 3 times someone has approached me trying to give me a free phone where, I don't need one, I got an iPhone, but still, they're literally trying to give people free phones. And it ain't no basic little flip phone either. It's a touchscreen phone. You can download apps on there. You can do certain things that iPhones can do. You probably can't use Apple Pay and all that. I understand that, but you can download DoorDash. You can download Uber Eats and Postmates and all that, and you can make money out here. I don't understand why they don't do that. But I understand that everybody comes from different backgrounds and have different types of pasts. So yeah, I get it. Their mind's probably not in that place, They're probably still stuck in that negative spot where they're still doubting themselves and saying they can't do this and they can't do that, or this is too hard, or this I can't do this, I can't reach that. Saying you can't do stuff is the worst excuse. It really is. And I know this from experience. I used to be just like that. I used to tell myself, oh, I can't do this, this is too hard, or how am I do that, or or this is too expensive. I don't look at life like that no more. I really don't, and it really frustrates me that other people still view life that way. But I ain't gonna get mad at them because everybody different. I don't try and look at life just coming out here just changed my whole view on life and my mindset. I don't look at stuff and be like, oh, this is too expensive, or I can't afford this. It's nothing like that. If I see something that's a little bit out my price range or way out my price range, man, I must just ask myself, how can I get this? How can I afford to get this? Where am I going to get the money to do this? And then once I get the money, I go get it, And it just kills me because, like, I wish everyone thought this way. I really do. For the longest, people have been telling me that the key to having a more positive life is first by having a more positive mindset. I couldn't see that, I really couldn't. I was just too far down in the dumps, I made too many mistakes, and I felt like every time I turned around, I was failing at something, But since being out here, since my mindset's changed, I succeed in just about everything that I'm doing out here, It may not come to me in the time frame that I would like for it to happen, It may not happen like that, But I mean, it happens, You just gotta stick with it. You can't give up. I'm never gonna give up. I just can't. I physically and mentally don't have it in me to just give up and just settle. I can't settle. I just can't. My dreams are too big, and I'm always thinking about them. So I know I'm gonna make it. It's just right now this whole going through it, that's like a little challenging for me, a little difficult, but I'm getting better with it every day. If I fail at something, in the past I would just be ready to give up, call it quits, and just be like, enough is enough. But now I'm looking at life like I can't quit. If something don't work, then try again. Try something new, until it does work, because if I give up, I'm never gonna make it to where I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be wealthy. I don't look at like Porsches and Maseratis and Ferraris and Lamborghinis and all that as like expensive cars or like real high-end cars anymore. I just, like, back when I was young, I did, like, when I go to car shows and all that, I used to think like, oh, you gotta be a billionaire to own this, But I've seen them cars so much throughout my life. I've seen other people own them, and seen people that aren't even like millionaires or even thousandaires that just got the car, just because they made good decisions and got that money. They can do that, And I'm trying to be just like that, Like, I want to have a family, a son and a daughter, and a beautiful wife, And I don't want to. I've been asking God, to make me the man that the woman I want to be with. Make me a man that she deserves. I don't want to just win a girl over or take her from somebody or, just like capture her heart and that's it. Like, I want to deserve this person. I don't know who I'm going to end up with. Nobody does. I don't think nobody does. There's probably some people out here that do. I don't know. But I don't know who I'm going to end up with. But at the same time, I know that by the time I do find that person and I do end up with them, I know that I'm going to be great. I'm going to be a much better person. I'm going to know how to treat them and know how to raise kids, like that. That's all I want out of life, for real, is just to have a family, for real. I wouldn't even care if I was wealthy or poor, for real, as long as I had a family and, we love each other and we just have fun and we can bring smiles to each other's faces. That's all I really want, But I'm chasing wealth because the girl I want to be with, she's successful, She's successful in a lot of the things that I want to do in life, and she does so many of the things that I want to do in life, She's already done a lot of them, but I mean, who cares, I want to transcend with this girl, for real. Like, and back in the day, I didn't really know what transcend meant, for real. I just knew that I wanted to do it, and I wanted to do it with a specific person, The girl I'm chasing, she don't know me from Adam to Eve, She grew up in San Diego. I grew up in Baltimore. She grew up with money and with connections, and, I didn't grow up with that, I'm just a regular old kid, but at the same time, I'm a 23-year-old that knows what he wants in this world and is willing to go above and beyond just to get there. I've trekked, literally, I've walked through snow, through feet of snow, to the point where my feet were bleeding and hurting and shit, and I just couldn't walk no more. I've walked through rain. I walked through sleet. Man, I walked through traffic. I got hit by a car the other day, and I'm still going. I'm still going. My leg still kind of hurts a little bit from getting hit by a car the other day. It hurt like hell the other nights, like these past couple nights, just walking around, still delivering food for DoorDash and Postmates and Uber Eats. My leg was hurting like hell. I wanted nothing more than to just sit on the side of the road and just rest for a minute and let my leg heal, or just stop and take a breather. But I knew at the same time, that if I did that, then I wouldn't get where I want to be. Like, and then YouTube, my life is just, it feels like a movie. It honestly feels like a movie. It really does, because I know I'm just sitting here talking to y'all, and I ain't got no like special effects or graphics or music in the background and all that, I'm just starting out, so I don't expect to get like 3 billion likes or like views and all that on these videos just yet, I probably do that in the future, but right now, this is just me telling my story. And I'm doing this because I'm out here by myself, I didn't realize at the time just how important it is to have someone to talk to. So this is me on YouTube, just voicing my story and just talking, just telling it the way I see it, the way I view the world and the lessons that I learned. I hope to God that a homeless person sees this and I can inspire them to keep trying, to not give up, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how difficult it seems, or no matter how much it seems like like you just want to just give up, because there have been countless times where I was just ready to give up, asking God to just take my life, just end it, because I just felt like it was too hard, and I was wondering when life would get easier. But that's just it. Life ain't about to get easy. It's never gonna be easy for anybody. All them billionaires and millionaires you see up there, they didn't get there just by wishing and hoping that life would get easier for them. They got there because they put in the hard work and the effort and the time, and they invested in themselves. Not just with money investing. I mean they invested their time in themselves. Every time they probably had leisure time, I know that they was probably focused on their work. Whatever it may be, whether it's real estate, I don't know, movies, songs, whatever, sports, whatever, they invested their time and their soul into everything. And that's how they got there, And that's what I'm doing. I know for a fact that me walking in these streets, there are people out here judging me, saying, oh, look at this guy walking around, got a book bag on. He probably homeless, he probably ain't got no money and all that. I don't care what any of these people in these streets think of me, because I don't know anybody in these streets, I don't know a single soul out here. I know a few people like from Baltimore who moved out here, but they ain't around here, they're scattered out in California, there is nobody that I know that is near me, So why would I care what any of these people think about me? And I don't even know them. Why would I care? I know I don't look good right now. I know I got a book bag on and like 3 different hoodies and a windbreaker, and I just got the shoes that I got on, and the clothes on my back, I know that. I know I gotta go to the laundromat and wash my clothes, and I had to change in the bathroom and brush my teeth in the bathroom and all that shit right now. I know that. I knew that coming over here. I knew it was gonna be like this in the beginning. The beginning never really matters. It's how you end things. It's how you end your life. That's what matters. Not how you begin, but how you end. So I'm not worried about how, like, these grown folks that already got money and have already succeeded and got where they wanted to be. I don't care how they think, because I'm trying to be where they are now when I get their age, you know? And these homeless people out here, I feel like they care too much about what everyone else thinks about them. You know, I was walking the other day. I was just walking because I was going to make this delivery. I had to go pick up the food. Now, I guess I was walking with confidence. I was a little high too. I had smoked some weed, but the way I was walking, I guess I just had so much confidence in my walk and my step. You know, because I'm not about to walk around here sad and depressed and with low energy. You know, that's not gonna get you nowhere. It's just gonna make you feel worse. You know, it's gonna make you feel bad. You know, if you wanna be out here and you wanna actually succeed and have money, you know, you gotta have some energy to you. You know, you can't just be sitting around moping and sad and all that. That's not gonna get you nowhere. It won't. LA ain't the place for that. LA is the place for people that are gonna grind and work for their money. You know? It really is. And it's not just LA, it's the whole world, honestly. But that was my story of how I got here. From this point on, I'm gonna just be giving y'all updates on things that I do. You know, it'll still be my story because every day that I live is it's another page in the book. You know, and every day I make progress. I ain't giving up. You know, I'm afforded a Bentley one day. You know, I'm gonna get a Bentley, and I know how this shit sounds now. Just me at the beginning talking about what I'm gonna be doing in the end, but it's true, and I'll never forget it. That's what I'm working towards. That's my motivation, you know, to get there. You know, I don't know if that's my motivation actually. I know it's like I forget the exact word, but that's part of my goal. You know, it's up there. So, and yeah, I know how much a Bugatti costs, like $2 million, whatever. I don't care. I'm gonna get it. Why? Because I want it. You know, if you want something enough, then you gonna get up and go get it. Versus just talking about you want this and just sitting around waiting for it to come. I don't do that. I don't wait. I'm done waiting for anything, you know. The only thing I might wait for is a blessing, and I mean, or an opportunity. And if that opportunity don't come, I'm gonna go find it. You know, I'm not gonna just sit around. You know, I got a phone. I get on the internet, apply for jobs, stay in these people's faces. The other day, I was zigzagging in and out of businesses, asking if they was hiring. If they was, I put in an application. If they wasn't, I just move on to the next one. You know, I'm not giving up, and you shouldn't either. You watching this video, if you ever feel like you just ready to give up, you know you got a goal out there that you want to get to, but you keep getting knocked down, or you keep getting rejected, or something you trying to do just ain't working out the way you want it, try something new. And if that don't work, try something else. Don't give up. You just keep trying until you get it. You know, like if you have that determination about you, you're going to succeed. You're going to get what you want. Don't give up. I'm not. I'll catch y'all later.